In that fourth row is the number 8 car of David Russell Jr. And rounding it all up is that number 55 car of Shannon Stoltz. Car corner pace car will duck under.
Test 1, 2.
As the American short trackers will come around. And we're on green flag racing. It's a 33 of Tim Finstad out front early. A little too early. Gotta stay all lined up before we get it going. The Poinet, Wisconsin driver and that 33 of Tim Finstad. Little more gas. So we'll try to get him realigned and reset. Order's the same.
Test.
8 cars on the track.
Test.
As they'll work their way to the back stretch. The turns 3 and 4. We'll see if these American short trackers can do it right this time. As they're coming around to that start-finish line, and we're green flag racing.
All right.
It's going to be that 33 of Tim Finstad out front. Watch out for the number 19 of Justin Pearson right after him, as there's all bottleneck trouble going into turns 3 and 4 as the 98 car of Kelly Evank and that 68 car of Steve Erickson Jr. are working that low line along with that 55 of Shannon Stoltz. But it's the 33 car of Tim Finstad out front. But he's having a little problems going into 3 as that 98 car of Kelly Evank closes in a hurry. Pearson and Erickson are in a battle for third, and here comes Erickson in that 68. Evank in the 98 on a close second to that 33 of Tim Finstad. That Pinto and Shannon Stoltz are in the back there battling for the 5th spot. And it's going to be Kelly Evank in that 98 car taking over. Finstad now in second, and here comes Erickson Jr. on that low side, and he's working it hard. There they go. 3 and 4 your points leaders. Kelly Evank in first, Erickson in second. Those two have been there before. Finstad in third, Pearson in fourth. That Pinto of Aaron Rood in fifth, and working it hard. Shannon Stoltz in sixth. David Russell Jr. in seventh, and rounding up the top, number 7 of Melody Welding. But it's that 98 car of Kelly Evank trying to hold off Steve Erickson Jr.
Rood looking to make his move on the inside of Pearson, coming around to try to grab that number 4 spot. As we are getting near the halfway point of our 20-lap American Short Tracker feature, brought to you by Miller Lite.
And it's still Kelly Evank, 2014 American Short Tracker champ, trying to hold off the pretty boy in that 68 car of Steve Erickson Jr., who's been all over his bumper on the last 2 turns. Finstad trying to hold into that 3rd spot, but that Pinto, Aaron Rood coming up hard. Evank and Erickson in that 98 and 68 continue to drive hard. The Pinto is now finding his way in the 3rd with a nice move on the low side. Aaron Rood. And the battle is out front. Kelly Evank and Steve Erickson Jr. in a little bit of a battle. That Pinto is starting to pull away from the 33 of Finstad, as that 19 of Justin Pearson's catching him.
Looks like the 55 of Shannon Stoltz is off the pace as he's on the inside.
Yeah, the 55 car having some kind of problems here today. Not a good time to have it in that feature, as Kelly Evank in that 98 still trying to hold off Steve Erickson Jr. as they get tied in the 2. Evank still holding off Erickson. That Pinto in 3rd, Finstad in 4th, Pearson in 5th. But it's still Evank over Erickson, as the 55 of Shannon Stoltz will now bow to the inside. His night is over.
Yep.
Evank and Erickson, the battle in turns 3 and 4, and it's still Evank in the lead. Here comes that Pinto and the number 9 of Aaron Rood working his way up, trying to find his way to those leaders. 98 car Kelly Evank still holding off that pretty boy. of Steve Erickson Jr., who's got one heat, one feature win. Evink has got 5 feature wins. 14 laps in the book. Evink still holding off Erickson. Here's that Pinto. And then Finstead and Justin Pearson rounding off your top 5. Erickson Jr. running it hard in the turns 3 and 4. Still can't catch that 98 car of Kelly Evink. Along the backstretch they go. There's your points leaders right there, all 3 of them in a juggernaut. But right now it's Kelly Evink holding them off. He's 3rd in the points. Erickson is 2nd. That Pinto and Aaron Root is 1st. In points, that is. Can Evink hold off Erickson? Will the Pinto find his way in there? Aaron Root in that Pinto. Jeez. Right behind Steve Erickson Jr. 1 to go as they come to the white flag. It's still Evink, Erickson, and Root, your top 3. Can the Pinto catch Erickson? Will Evink hold on? It's going to be the 98 of Kelly Evink, the 68 of Steve Erickson Jr., the number 9 of Aaron Root, the 33 car of Tim Finstad, and rounding off your top 5 is the number 19 of Justin Pearson. David Russell Jr. will finish outside that, and Melody Welding rounding off the American Short Trackers. That's your Miller Lite American Short Trackers. And there will be some points difference because Kelly Evink was only 8 points off 2nd and 24 off the lead. Steve Erickson was 16 points behind, and Aaron Root was in the lead at 42.
What a race as these 3 continue to battle for the championship here at the Rockford Speedway, the Miller Lite American Short Tracker division between Kelly Evink, Steve Erickson Jr., and Aaron Root. As he is slowly getting out of his car with Steven Erickson on his rear end, please welcome, it's Kelly Evink. Kelly, congratulations on a win. Steven Erickson right there to let you know he wasn't going to let you do it easy whatsoever. Did you think there was going to be a time where he's going to come on the inside and make a challenge?
Yeah, about 10 laps to go, we picked up a vibration. I'm not really sure where it came from, but we had a tippy toe in the corner, and I knew he was on me, and I'd seen Aaron Root catching too, so we had a good run there.
So if the race would have went longer, it could have been worse.
We would have had our hands full.
Okay. Well, Kelly, do you have any sponsors you'd like to thank or any pit crew you'd like to thank here tonight?
I tell you what, these guys put this car together over the winter time, and we're still learning what the car wants. They done made a big step on it Thursday. Don Dewage and Retool.
Outstanding. Kelly, once again, congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, Kelly Evink.